I just finished illustrating and writing my very first story zine called Alice Dreams in Color. And today I'm sharing a little bit about the process, my inspiration, and a little preview of the zine. So, Alice Dreams in Color was inspired by a lot of the vivid dreams I've had since I was a kid, many of which I still remember to this day. I have been thinking about this idea for months. Last week, I finally had the first push that I needed because there was a specific deadline that I wanted to hit. This whole thing, the writing, illustrating, printing here in house, and binding, that took about 2.5 days. Sometimes stuff like this just happens. This doesn't happen all the time. I would say sometimes for the much bigger project was a similar thing with the coloring book and with my calendar. Once the idea strikes, I just kind of go with it and I work constantly until it's done. I don't know what happens. I just kind of work that way sometimes. I did very quick thumbnail illustration. And then once I was done with that and I was really satisfied with, where the story was going, I went in and illustrated all of the pages. And then once I was done with all of those sketches, I went in with full color. This is the opening spread when Alice goes to sleep. This spread in particular is one of my favorites and inspired the cover. It illustrates how I'm imagining Alice as she's floating through her subconscious and latching onto these different scenarios and experiences in her dream. All of the zine copies, at least for this first run, printed in my art studio. So it is this entire thing is a true labor of love. And I am just so happy with how it turned out. I hope that if you pick up a copy that you enjoy the story and share it with your friends, your kids, your family members, important people in your life. Alice Dreams in Color will be available at all of my upcoming events, but I will also be putting it up for pre-sale. All of the pre-sale orders will be a signed copy of the zine, including a little doodle. I like to put that inside of the zine as well. At any of my events, if you would like me to sign the inside of the zine, I would be happy to do that. Be on the lookout for Alice Dreams in Color in my shop. Thanks so much for watching.